Hi, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Mark.
And welcome to another episode of Masonic Unity, the
Right
Right Stuff. So Mark, we're in a different room right now. We are at the Ionic Room at the Grand Lodge of New Jersey. We're next to the museum at
the second floor
of 100 Barrack Street. And we are talking to you about a special new type of presentation we have called Treasures from the Masonic Attic.
Nice.
So what you see here are some items that we rescued from a lodge that was going to be shut down. These were some things that we found in their attic, in their basement, in their closets that were probably going to be thrown away, but we wanted to make sure that they were preserved and that we could present them back to you.
So what great finds we have here today. Why don't we share with our brethren and interested viewers and let them see what we've got.
Sounds great. Well, the first thing is behind us is an arch.
Nice.
So you're a little bit more knowledgeable about the arch.
I'd say it almost looks like a royal arch.
I think it does look like a royal arch. Mark, you want to tell the viewing audience what your current position is in Royal Arch?
The most excellent Grand High Priest number 165. From the Grand Royal Arch chapter of New Jersey.
All right.
And that's a beautiful arch, one of many in this building.
Yes.
And it definitely has brought in some new companions and had its time and is now considered a treasure here amongst the other artifacts that we have.
Most definitely. The second thing is this bridge, and this is actually a pretty special bridge. We believe it to be in one of the York Rite degrees. Mm-hmm. It is lit. These sections do light up. However, it's probably from about the 30s or 40s, we imagine. So the wiring is still the same as that time frame. So we didn't want to turn it on and cause more problems.
Here on the second floor of the Trenton Masonic Museum.
Most definitely. On your left is a very special lectern. We believe this to be part of, again, the Royal Arch, because the back of the lectern, where your paperwork would sit, has some very beautiful inlaid designs from Royal Arch, and we're showing some images of it right now.
Down below. But what a beautiful lectern. I have to admit, I'm a little bit jealous. It looks nice, but definitely a great treasure to have here in Trenton.
Most definitely.
And look what you have to your right.
This is a very special cross here. Again, this is from the 30s, and so the wiring is not really all that good. But there are bulbs in back of this, and so when it is lit up, all of these gems on the surface will glow red. And it's a beautiful piece. So it was for the Knights Templar, because we can see some Knights Templar symbols on the bottom. Very cool. We also found a variety of costumes, of uniforms from Knights Templar. We can see one in the back of you there.
And I see you have the commandery banner for Melita Commandery.
Exactly. Oh. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And lastly, we all work together in this community of Masonic collectors. I give a shout out to Keith and the crew up at Masonic Curators, based out of the Boston area. And in speaking to Keith, he asked if we would be interested in some items that he'd acquired to be able to display in our collection. So the first is this piece of what we call trench art. And this is a piece of a 75 millimeter shell, bring it up so you can see it a little bit better, which has been worked over, and it says it's for Wadsworth Lodge number 417. And it was from France in 1918. I have the notes here. It is donated to the Cambridge collection by Worshipful Joseph Hession, from past master of Mount Olivet Lodge in Cambridge.
Wow. Wow.
A very cool piece.
So we're glad to be the recipient of it, and we're actually a lot happier than the first recipient of this.
I'm sure that's very true. And the second piece is this trivet, which would go into the fireplace probably in the 1800s. It has Masonic symbols on there. You can see the square and compass up here. It says comfort, and it would be for something maybe supporting a
Starbucks cup.
Yeah, sure, a Starbucks cup or a teapot or a coffee container in that time frame. So, what we're saying here is that we would love to see more items. We want to look through and we want to be involved in any lodges or any people that are looking to donate items from their lodges, from their closets, from their attics. You never know what you're going to find.
No, you don't. And that's why we have these Masonic treasures here down in Trenton.
Exactly.
Just what great gifts and what a great way to archive our past to show you all these little intricate things that have meant so much to the fraternity over the years.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
We want to make sure that these items don't get lost to the ravages of time.
Or eBay.
Or eBay, especially eBay. So if you do come across anything, please let us know, and we'll take a look at it. We will display it as appropriate, and we thank you for supporting not only the right stuff, but the history of Freemasonry here in New Jersey, but around the world.
Around the world, yeah.
So with that,
I think we need to ask people not only to make sure you like our videos, but also make sure you subscribe down below so you can see not only the remainder of this video, which will only be for a few more seconds, but also all of our other videos as we're coming to you live from the New Jersey Masonic Temple here in Trenton.
In the Ionic Lodge Room, 100 Barrack Street in New Jersey. So, thanks for joining us, and take care.
See you around the quarries.